Returning to our worst commute series tonight, we're also looking at Transpo. Ridership is increasing in Ottawa, but some users say the service isn't keeping up. They point to long waits, limited hours, and added fees outside the transit boundary. This next story aboard Transpo is a round-trip journey from an address in Centertown to a business at Bank and Walkley. It's not too far by car, but an 18-minute drive each way. Using Transpo, the trip took around 2 hours. CTV's Caitlin Wilson tagged along.
David Humphreys is waiting for Transpo, a wait he's done many times before.
It says your ride should arrive in 10 minutes.
He's heading from Somerset West to Bank Street. A quick errand for a gala he's planning. The errand itself will take 10 minutes. The entire trip, roughly 2 hours.
You always have to book 24 hours ahead, but you can try and get a sit-in, but that is only if they have the vehicles. And right now they don't have all those vehicles.
Like the rest of the city's bus fleet, Transpo is replacing its aging vehicles as ridership climbs 3.4% year over year. To manage demand, Transpo uses its own buses and contracted taxis.
The buses seem to do a better job, but the cabs are very stressful because they overload them and then it's difficult.
After tracking his ride with a new app launched last year,
hello, good sir.
His 10:45 ride arrives at 10:55, technically on time.
They have a half-hour lenience. In normal terms, yes, it would be a half hour. It would be 10 minutes late. But in para terms, they're not late for another 20 minutes.
He arrives at 11:20, and even though his errand is quick,
it's a light but dark green.
He can't be picked up until 12:15. Transpo requires at least 45 minutes between trips. On the ride home, there's another pickup and drop-off along the way. He's back at his door at 1 p.m.
Today was interesting. The drivers I had today were nice enough and got out of the vehicles, but 80% of the times when it's a cab, they don't get out of the vehicles.
And without 24-hour or full on-demand service, Humphrey says if something comes up last minute, he relies on ride-sharing.
If I get called to an event quickly, I take Uber a lot, and that's expensive.
City data shows 93% of trips arrived within the 30-minute pickup window last year. But another rider, John Redden, says the system may be meeting its target, but the fleet hasn't kept up with demand.
Right now, we have both the old and the new fleet on together, but there's no increase in numbers. And the ones that are using it are feeling the effect.
Councillor Marty Carr says the city plans to dedicate 10 buses to on-demand service later this year and is also looking at expanding hours.
I do think that there have been a number of improvements over the last several years, but I understand that people are dissatisfied with the service often.
And if you ask Reddens for a grade?
A B plus to C minus needs improvement.
Caitlin Wilson, CTV News.